losing fat fast because I'm 3 weeks away from my first ever bikini fitness bodybuilding competition, and it's been so fun and enjoyable and easy. And so in today's video, I wanted to share with you my 15 hacks to go about fat loss, body recompositioning, the easy, fun, enjoyable, full of energy and fullness way. The thing that I've found has become the most easy, simple way for people to really enjoy their fitness journey as they are completely recompositioning their body, losing fat, building muscle, is swapping out their typical pizza or burger and fries or whatever junk food you tend to enjoy eating with a pizza that has ingredients that are so crazy high in protein and honestly, I feel taste absolutely phenomenal and delicious. So I'm about to make a 200 gram of protein pizza, and I'll pop on the screen exactly what I do here, and you can also download the recipe in the description below if you want to try and make it. I also have a bunch of other high protein pizza recipes that are like smaller, but this is a bit of an extreme experiment. So get all my recipes, which I give so many of them for free on my Instagram every single day. But also when you join my app, I have over 300 plus of my favorite high protein recipes. And if you find your perfect go-to recipes, then you can always switch out a couple of ingredients, but still have the macros just be on point with whatever fitness goals you're trying to achieve. You know how I said I like to spill coffee? We just did it again. Whoops. Last time I had to spend 4K on a new computer because I spilled my coffee. So I really gotta figure this out. So this pizza has almost half the calories as this pizza and over double the protein. So I'd say that is pretty good. And I don't suggest you eat a full pizza like this. I have many pizzas that are like a lot less protein. Still a lot of protein, but more, you know, good for a meal for yourself. Like this, you could split into 4 and have a piece every day or share it with your friends. I made pizza the other day with a friend, and these are the photos. You can always change up whatever you put on the pizzas. If you have the egg white crust, you can be creative with it. But here's another thing. Let's just take this away for a second. If you're someone who doesn't feel like you're eating a lot of food, let's say all you have in a day is a Starbucks coffee, a tiny bit of chips, and this pizza. If we're talking like a sugary, fancy Starbucks coffee, we'll put up the calories here for what that would be. Now, these egg white bites with blueberries for breakfast, together with a little snack plate like this, and 2 of these Chobani yogurts, a little taco situation. And for snacks, you did some pickles, one of these buffalo style chicken sticks, and then you have this steak with broccolini. There's no more space on this table. And even a little candy bag at night. We would be looking at this many calories. Food, nutrition has such a big impact on our mood. It's wild. But even if you were to take this away, for this pizza alone, we'd be looking at this. And for all of this, we'd be looking at this. So just a little bit nice to have in mind. I just recorded an audition for a commercial, and that's something I haven't done in a long time. But my next tip of how you can make this body recomp journey more fun and enjoyable and not make it feel hard is staying busy. And so right now, I have so many things going on. So saying yes to doing a audition for a campaign, I'm very comfortable using it. I'm very comfortable using the stationary bike and also the treadmill and the rowing machine, and I would say since it's not completely in alignment with my business goals, my life goals, it sounded like something fun that I could do while I'm doing this prep. So staying busy and doing things that excite you as you're going on this journey, I think is only going to help you make it so much easier. And you're gonna see me probably wearing 10 different outfits today, because today and every other day for the past 5 days have just been packed with things that make me excited about life as I'm on this journey. And actually, I have to wear black later today for something fun we're doing together, which has to do with another exceptional hack. Potentially, this is not an outfit I would wear on a normal basis. But what I do wear every single day is my Gymshark fits, which currently is running their summer sale with up to 50% off plus 10% extra off when you use the code Pernilla at checkout. Something that makes the journey so much more enjoyable is romanticizing it. Take a cute outfit. I feel pretty cute in this outfit. It's Gymshark. Use code Pernilla. But it's also like at every meal that I make, when I sit down with it, I enjoy it like crazy. Like really savor each bite. And when I go to the gym, I say, Pernilla, you are so lucky that you get to move your body? Like, think of all the people who are injured right now or who for some reason cannot move their bodies. I am so lucky that I get to. And that leads us to the next point. Because today I don't or didn't feel fully rested, both because I'm still a little bit sore. I'm training pretty crazy right now. And if you're in my community, you already know the training program because my challengers are doing it with me. I have 5 different versions of workout programs, and one of them is this bikini prep workout program. But secondly, I don't know if this has happened to you guys, but it happens to me quite a lot. I woke up at 3:44 this morning after having gone to bed a little bit later than usual, but because it was full moon. The crazy thing is, it often happens that at full moon, I for some reason just wake up earlier than me having gotten my full sleep. Like, that's a typical like full moon situation. But today I woke up and I look at the clock and it's 3:44. Full moon has power. The whole point of me sharing this with you was because if we have a goal, a fitness goal that we want to accomplish, we do not count on motivation. We don't just show up during the days where we feel fully excited and ready to go. We show up according to what plan we've created. Yes, on our periods, maybe, you know, we show up and do the best that we can if we're really highly affected and we show ourselves love and compassion, but we stick to the plan. The people who become successful in life, they show up with consistency. So let's go. We got quite a busy day, so I'm bringing 2 bags, and you, the camera, need to go in my bag now, so. Oh no! Oh. I thought I had forgotten my headphones. That would not be so fun. Also, why is all of my clothes dirty today? I did wash the sports bra, and this clearly I did not wash. So I like to eat in my car and it gets messy. And speaking of showing up despite motivation, the most awesome motivation hacks that I use are music. That has been great lately. Sometimes it's like some sort of podcast or audiobook that is like really inspirational and motivational, or a YouTube video that is, or I write down my goals, like remind myself of what my goals are, which I do every morning in my journaling session. I've intentionally decided not to mention the journaling in this video because I talk about it all of the time, but it helps. And also something you can do is look up someone who inspires you within the area that you're trying to move towards that you feel not so motivated in, because if you look them up and you see them crushing it, you remind yourself of the fact that if they can do it, so can you. And the only thing that's holding you back is your mind. So you can do it. Guys, I'm a freaking weirdo, but there is just something about bringing a laptop with you to the gym and walking on the treadmill while working. The only way and reason that I can move as much as I do in a day and get as many steps as I do is because I multitask. So I will bring my laptop to the gym with me and very often stand for an hour and work while I'm on my computers. Now, sometimes I can do it simply with using my phone if it's just like responding to clients, maybe taking meetings, like I'll be on the stairs, which you saw in my last vlog. But today I have a bunch of edits that I need to do, so I'm bringing my laptop, and that's what I call, what's it called? Multitasking, duplicate work, all in one. Put it a little incline. 3 speed, we are good to go. I don't recommend this being a habit, but right now during my prep, it has become a bit of a habit. I either do pre-workout a little bit from home or I do a Celsius. It's very nice. And something that's important, which is the next step, or hack, or tip, I cannot find another plate, or thing to just simply consider, is to use a structured workout program that applies progressive overload.
Progressive overload is the key to see massive results. And inside my Dream Life Society, I will guide you through this method in every single one of my programs. Whether you choose to do my bikini prep that I'm doing right now, my home workout program, my regular gym or elite workout program, my travel program where all you need is a backpack as well as some bands, or my quickie workout program if you're someone who does not have a lot of time available to you, but you still want to grow and make massive progress. Because every single one of my plans are built to help you grow. But you don't have to choose my workout program. You can choose any workout program that you feel called to that applies this progressive overload method.
So today I'm training by myself, but if you've been watching my what I eat in a day videos and other day in life, you know that I'm training with other people a lot and just enjoy the community of this gym so much. And regardless of whether you decide to start playing tennis, because that sounds fun to do with your friends or your partner, or you go up to strangers at the gym so you can create new friendships, which is what I do. I tend to just be that kind of person. Or you ask your friend to come work out with you, your partner to come work out with you. You sign up for joining a rowing club, whatever you think could be a fun type of movement. If you do it with people, it just becomes just that much more enjoyable. Fat fat reduction is not a thing. However, leading up to my bikini show, where I have the most fat is like on my lower back and like under my glutes. And yes, I know I literally have so little fat, but it's like when the trainers look at me, that's what they say. So to train my lower back a little bit more, I've started incorporating just a little bit more of like lower back work. And my favorite exercise for that is a weird one, and it's pulses, but it's like this. And then I really try to squeeze my lower back, and I do like 100 reps of this times 3 or 4. And I know we're not gonna know if it actually is gonna work, but whatever, just gonna do it. Because it also makes my posture feel better anyway, so I don't know, it must be good for something. That was like 80 or something. Now back to the other one. I'm being asked to try one other exercise for my lower back fat. My coach says I'm fat on my back.
Spot fat reduction is a myth, and science shows that you cannot burn fat from just one area by training it, because fat loss happens overall when you're in a caloric deficit and building muscle across your entire body.
I like it. Yeah, I should probably put maybe 10 more.
But here's the thing. The top coaches in my gym who've trained Olympians have still told me to focus on building muscle in these stubborn areas, because then when the fat does come off, that shape and definition is what will show.
It's because for my show, apparently I have back fat, so we're trying this exercise.
Like lower back or?
Yeah, lower back and then little like under my glutes. Like under the glutes, and then under back.
Yeah, I've been trying to hit that under back.
So no, do not chase spot fat reduction, but you can absolutely target the areas that you want to improve while following the right training and nutritional plan to lower your overall body fat, because that's how we get real results.
Thank you. I'm excited. So we are 4th of July.
Okay.
So 3 weeks almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You excited?
So excited. I feel like now it's like coming together when you start seeing the changes a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Isn't that cool? You're like, oh.
It's really cool. Yeah.
What color fits you?
I haven't gotten one yet.
Have you?
No.
Do you know?
I need to look into it. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You would look good, I think, in either red. You could do pink, green. What color are your eyes? Are they
Blue.
Blue would look good.
Yeah, there's
Any of those colors.
Thank you. I think I need to try some on and then I'll decide. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good party session. They're talking about what suit I should wear, like what color. They're saying pink, then I would look like a Barbie. Red, that would be cool. Blue would be cool. It would match my eyes. What do you guys think? I really need to find a suit because we're 3 weeks away and I don't know.
And I just want to give one little tiny reminder that yes, cardio can help us burn calories, which can help us lower our overall weight and body fat, but weight training will really help you develop that muscle mass, and that in itself will make it easier to lose fat.
Now I got a bit of a drive, and every time I drive, I grab a snack and I do it quickly in under 5 minutes. And this is something everyone can do, so there's no excuses. And what I do is I get protein and some sort of whole food, veggies, fruit. We'll see what we feel like when we get to the store. Look at the palm trees. They are so pretty. Wow, wow, wow. I can never get enough. Never get enough. Having grown up in Denmark, where it is cold for a lot of the year, this is pure joy. pure gratitude for the palm trees.
As someone who's traveled all over the world, no matter where I am, I'm always able to find some sort of lean protein, veggies, and fruits as a snack on the go. And here at Whole Foods, I love to mix myself some chicken and turkey.
Calories are up here, so I can kind of estimate my macros. And because I've been tracking for so long, kind of have an estimate on this. May be a weird mix. If you've been watching my other videos, you know that I've been having an obsession with edamame beans, and they've run out. Oh, it looks like they ran out of a lot of stuff. Maybe the grocery store is just out of stock. Thank God they got some salad. That doesn't look good, but I promise you it tastes good. Trust me, or something. I mean, you can make other choices than what I did, but I'm in a rush. I gotta go. I don't always feel like going dancing when I've planned a dance class, but that is when I tell myself just stick to the plan, because afterwards I'm gonna feel incredible, like on fire. And that's what happens when we stick to the plan, regardless of whether it's eating healthy, not skipping the workout, hanging out with a loved one or a friend. It always is worth it. Just stick to the plan. To leave early because I have a posing session, but my point is that you gotta stick to the plan, and cardio doesn't have to be something boring. Like, go do something that you're curious about, because if you're curious about it, it could potentially end up being something that you end up enjoying. And the thing about passions is that I didn't just like wake up and then I was passionate about podcasting and creating content and being in the gym and dancing. Dancing was a passion from when I was a kid, but everything else, it's been built over time. Like, I started enjoying editing after I really had invested hours and hours and hours into how to edit. So if you want to find more passion in your life, invest the time, follow what you're curious about, and go do it. Make the plan and stick to the plan. I do need some protein, but should I get a protein bar? Maybe that is what I should do, because otherwise it's gonna be quite a bit. Ooh, I have this one. I think that's the one I like. No. They're all so good. I mean, they're not good for you, but they taste so good. For me, that's candy right now. Candy bars. Birthday cake. Two things. One, I love this protein bar. And secondly, I love multitasking. So like right now, as I'm driving to my next location, I'm listening through the podcast episode that I'm uploading tomorrow morning that my editor just sent me. You know, when you can like do multiple things at the same time. We're eating, we're driving, it's a beautiful day, and we're listening through my podcast before we publish it. It's such a good day. Another way that you can easily recomp your body without having to spend so much time planning, grocery shopping, cooking, washing dishes, is to simply get a meal delivery service to bring your meals right to your doorstep. That way you can go through their website, plan exactly what meals you want for you to reach your goals, and have it be already pre-made. And so all you have to do is just heat it. And meal prep companies can even give you snacks. Like, for instance, I got this grape, which is a perfect little breakfast fruit, together with eggs and an egg white bite, without having to worry about you cooking, and still hitting those perfect macros. And also, if you want to track your food, this is a very easy, simple way to do so, because you just put whatever macros is in every single one of your meals into whatever app you're tracking through, and that way you don't have to like weigh every little ingredient that you put in your food. So it could be a way to do it.
Or potentially you do one grocery haul every single week, and then you meal prep your meals for the entire week, and that way it's easy, it's simple, and it's already made for when you go about your busy week.
It can just, if you're someone who has a busy lifestyle and you just want to simplify it, then potentially that could be something you'd want to give a try. This is my second ever in-person posing session with Annie. You guys joined me last time, and you also joined me for the posing workshop, and then we've had one online posing session since then. So I'm a little bit behind, but we're making up for it. And here's the thing, if I want to be
a great bikini fitness competitor, yes, I absolutely have to put in the work with the posing and obviously the eating and the training. But if I continuously tell myself that I'm going to look incredible on stage and I experience it in my mind, as in my visualizations that I do every morning, if I can step into that level of confidence, which I can choose to, because I'm going to use the alter ego effect, which Todd Herman has been on my podcast. You should totally listen to it because it is so good. His book, so good. Then I truly believe that I am the type of person that can do that. And I used that when it came to me getting in shape. I started identifying myself as a badass athlete, and the same for dance. If I'm insecure when I'm dancing, you can tell. But if I step into my alter ego dancer version of myself, I'll feel so confident and I'll dance 100,000 times better. So I'm gonna step into that in our posing session today.
So one of my girls is like, yo, we're on her.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, Pernilla was talking about like going to Glendale for a posing. And then she's like, I was like, is it Ani? And then it was you. And like, she was so excited. I was like, that's so cute. I have to watch it. You're going to take your belly button to the side more. Why I'm doing that is because now we have this shape in the picture where over here, it's not really in the picture.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Go. I like that one because it'll keep you balanced. When you do the hair toss, it like fumbles you a little bit. Swing and step. Don't sink into it, stay tall. Good. Dropped.
Oh.
Glutes up nice and high. That was the idea. Do it again. This toe should be a little more sideways. Don't step on yourself. Okay, small step, right heel out. Go. Yep. Yeah. That
It feels better too.
it's nice and tight. Yeah.
That's it. It's just a little twist.
She's just the sweetest soul. I'm so grateful. Also, wow, the mountains. And then in a second, you will see something even prettier, or maybe not. Yes, kind of, you can see it. But the camera doesn't do it justice.